All right. What's up, folks? Today is February the 13th, 2024. And yeah, so we're just going to keep working like we've been working. The market is kind of crazy today. So I'm still looking at indicators for bid and ask. And recently I found that you can actually, I've got to figure out how to do it because I haven't been able to play with it last night, but I didn't play with it nearly as much as I've played with other stuff. Yeah, in terms of finding out the price, sales, time and sales data. So this long script here is time and sales provider. And you're supposed to be able to use this using EL system, collections, data, common market data, and then start yourself some variables here. Now, this is not my script. This is an ELD that was provided by one of the senior coders, if you will. And even using this, I haven't been able to figure out what parts of this I need in order to make it work for me. But so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take I've talked a lot about the time and sales data over here. I'm trying to take, so apparently you can get this data here. You see when these contracts come in, you can get this data here. You can get it to your script. But in order to get it to your script, you have to go through a lot. You have to go through a lot. And somehow I don't know what pieces I need to make it work. So I've got to really figure that out. It'll probably take me the better part of the end of the week, but I will figure it out. I assure you, I'll figure it out. When I do, I'll be so happy. Okay. Meanwhile, one of the things I did see on NQ today was that as we are looking at the, I'm looking at the bid and the ask come along. Oh, whoa, what happened? Bid max per bar is saying that it's not verified. That disappeared on me. Bid max per bar is not verified. V2. That's the one that I worked on most recently. It was working this morning. So a lot of times when you close stuff out of this this development environment, if you don't close it properly, then you may put a space in it or so. You know what? I think I know what I did. I did change it and then I saved it, but I didn't verify it because I knew that it would affect this. And that's what happened then. Hang on it. All right, so now that data is going to start all over. See, I saved it. I didn't verify it. And then the computer said, oh, you didn't verify it? You wanted to verify it, didn't you? So we're just going to shut the entire thing down until you verify it. Bam. And all I did was, I think I made this greater than or equal to 0 instead of just greater than 0, something like that. It was something simple. But that sucks because I had data for all that for the max. Man, I sure did. All right. Well, anyway, so that data is gone. And that's why I have to leave this running all day long so it can capture the data. But the main thing that I saw this, oh my goodness. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That right there. Yep. It's going to change my trading, right? I'm still discretionary trading and trying things and everything like that. This is going to change my trading. Look at it. You see this spread here? And this is why I've been working on this strategy for 2 years. A year at least. A year and a half. But this part right here is going to also take it to the next level. Once I get this this contract size figured out, that's going to take it to the next level too. You see when we had the major drop of the morning, right at 8:30 when that news came out, that major drop, look how wide this spread opened up. You look to the right hand side of the screen, you see that spread open up to about 4. I guess that's ticks. I don't think it's points. Yeah, I'm thinking it's ticks. Either way, it's consistent. But I'm thinking it's 4 ticks. All right, so it opened up as wide as 4 ticks. So everything was kind of going and doing and going and doing and going and doing. And then all of a sudden, when it dropped, it was like bam. You know, huge gap there. So if we just kind of go and zoom in on that area, was that at the drop or? So this is on a 15-second chart. This happened at the drop. So I don't know if it happened at the beginning of the drop or at the bottom of the drop. But either way, it happened here. Okay. And then what happened? The chart moved down, 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 down. And then right at market open, it widened again, but actually this is a different script here. It widened a little bit here, but you can't really go by that because it's, you know, the change of market. So you expect some market conditions to change and fluctuate. But what's really interesting is right here, right before this move here. You see this move up here? That move there. And it came back and retested there. But this move here, oh, I need to do that now. That move there was preceded by what? A widening of the spread. And if you're just sitting there looking at candles and you're looking at the movement and you're looking at descending trends and all that kind of stuff, you'd never see it. You would never see that. Never see it. So, I am in the process of using my scripts to help me find high probability trades. Not just taking trades, but high probability trades. So, pull that back over. There we go. Pull that back over. What'd I do? Did something. There we go. Okay. So you see where you had this move up here? You had this large amount on the spread. It went up to 140. It was hanging around 50. It went up to 140. Because this is open of the day. So this is 9:30 open of the day. All right, so this is where we were. All right, so we were here. So during market hours, the spread is kind of hanging out around 0.42, 0.42, 0.42, 0.42 is always around 0.42. And then right here, on this bar, on this 15-second bar, all of a sudden, that thing went from 0.4 to double. It went to 0.7. So at that point in time, something massive happened. I don't know what. I don't know how to describe it. I hadn't figured all that out yet. I'm just working one piece of the market at a time. But I can tell you that when you zoom out, that sticks out like a sore thumb. That is significant. Okay, and then what happened from there? From here, that's when you had that first nice little move up. I guess this could have been the bottom. But then at some point you have to make a higher low, right? So this is the protection for this higher low protection. Again, we're on the 15-second chart, so don't get too excited. But then when it moved up, it came back down to that same level there, right? And it was supported. Moved up, right? So I made notes of all this in my notebook. And then what happened? So it moved up. Some of my buddies were taking were in profit and everything like that, and that's great. And they took profit. They got out by the time I got to the top, so that's great. I hope everybody else did too. And then by the time you got out at the top, now it pulled back for that deeper pull. 200, the VWAP and 200 period moving average on the 15-second time frame there moved back up for a retest of the high in that supply zone. What happened when it got back up to that retest? What happened up here in this retest? If you were just looking at candles on the chart, 5-minute time frame, higher time frame, I get it. I'm happy for you. But you wouldn't have saw this. You would not have seen this here. You would not have seen this gap, this spread get crazy high in this 15-second bar. It went up to 1.7. And even earlier in the day when we did have this first nice little pop, I mean, that was 0.7. And here you're at 1.7? Come on. That was the top. And then what happened from there? I didn't even notice this. What happened from there? From this area here, when it hit that top, came back, made it a lower high right there, and then it's just been down ever since. Now, I'm not saying it's magic, but what I am saying is there's something to it. I don't know what it is to it, but it's something to it. And I'm going to keep collecting data until I figure it out. Data mining, as they say. Data mining. Yeah. There's another little pop right here, right? What is that? What did that do? Doesn't look like that did anything there, though. So I know there are other factors that will come into play, and I wonder, was this last ditch effort or short covering? I don't know. I don't know what happened here. And this is essentially a lower high anyway. But obviously this is overpowering everything. This large spread here. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say about it, but we're just gonna make essentially a lower high anyway. We're just gonna make a mental note of that. And keep it pushing. All right. So let us. I had a couple notes on my tablet here of things I wanted to work on today. So I'm not going to belabor the point. I'm going to do my couple little scripts and then I'm going to get off here. One of them that I needed to look at. Look at that. 320? Was it 320? That's what I say. I wish I didn't lose all my data here because the max bid here is 55. That's pretty high. So what's going on right here? It's 3:20 p.m. It's not like it's right at 4 o'clock. Spread hadn't widened or anything like that. But that spread reversal one, I know that that's on my list to look at that. To adjust that. Because that doesn't look like. Let's see. I need to make another script for volume, ticks, and spread. And new script for ratio of volume to ticks. Code for volume or ticks. Oh, and code for volume and ticks being much larger than the ratio. And then I need to fix the spread reversal. So a code for the ratio of volume to ticks. I should already have that. Little green dot is plugging these pullbacks nicely. wouldn't have been much room on this guy here. Yeah, so high bids there. Okay. I'm gonna open this up here. And that yellow one was hitting too. What was that yellow one that I made? I don't remember when I made this script. This is, what is this script? Inside bar 5-minute ES. That's supposed to be for ES, but it looks like it's working with NQ. Let's see what ES looks like. Usually when it works for one, it doesn't work so well for the other. Case in point. Work well for NQ on today. I'm not really following that one though. It just happened to still be on here. That's one of the ones that put together just for a just to study a strategy, and so I need to take it off. All right, we will disable that one. I know I have a bid to ask ratio. I ought to. Bid to ask max per bar, V2. That's the one that I'm using now. Highest. That would be this one. Max. Yep. Highest. 2. All right. I don't think I have a spread. Spread. Let's check spread. Start with that one. Spread tracker. Spread reversal. Spread largest per bar. And there's the average 9. I should have on there spread largest per bar as well. It's 15 seconds. The spread average. I made that one as a histogram. Largest per bar, bid and ask. Max per bar. Q. Average 9. See how the spread average 9, how it acts up with NQ, where it's got all these wiggles, stays kind of around that 0.46, jumps up every now and then. But with ES, there's not much fluctuation in the spread. And you can see that from down here at the bottom. I mean, it pretty much stays at 0.25 the entire time. It's just one tick, a one tick spread. And then every now and then you get this guy here, which is, and this is an average over 9 bars. So that's why I need to do a max per bar because I don't know what the max would be in here. But since you're averaging this out over 9 bars, it dilutes it. So let's do the max per bar. That's what we have here. Spread max per bar. So we're getting 0.5. I think we'll need to do that one as a, instead of doing the histogram, just do it as a line. It's confusing. Style. What is this? 0 line is going to be a line. 10 bar average is also a line. All have weight about the same. Not sure why that's. Okay, it's a thicker line. I think I assigned it as a thicker line in the script because it's not supposed to be that thick. So the blue is looking like the average. It's moving like an average. This black one is moving kind of like this guy, right? So the largest spread per bar is hanging out around 0.25, and then you have a spike up right here. But you see that spike up that you have right here comes up to 0.5. Here it doesn't go as high. That's because this is the largest per bar, and this is the average over 9 bars. So again, if we use that same rationale and we come over to NQ, then who knows how high this truly would have been if you were only using the 1 bar instead of incorporating 8 other bars. So we'll use spread micro tick largest per bar on both of the charts. And not spread reversal. I need to look at spread reversal, but I don't think spread reversal is offering much. I believe it's one of the ones that I kind of started with, and I improved it along the way. The average per bar probably needs to be erased. Let me go ahead and do that. Hopefully I don't need it. Largest per bar there. All right. Oh, what's it doing? What's it doing? Right? When we opened the chart, we were looking at this one little area here. We're looking at this one area where we had these huge bids come in at. We had huge asks come in here. Not only that, but we got this large amount of volume here, and now it's trying to do some type of pullback, short cover, potential reversal. And it's been, all I'm saying is it's been downtrending ever since. It's been downtrending since way before up here. Down here, it had a little bit of a high there. Didn't hardly make a new high or there. Everything else has been, that's slightly higher, but then lower. And now all of a sudden we're getting something that's higher and higher, right? I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think these guys have something to do with it. Okay, and then all these market participants coming in here too. And this part here, like I said, this part is what I want to capture with a new script, is the ticks coming in here. So let's take a look at the spread reversal and see if there's anything there that I need to modify, or I think I've got the spreads covered. I got the spread covered. I got the average spread covered. So I've got the this is the max bid in the ask. This is the spread average over 9. This is the max spread. So we need to, well, we end up flip-flopping. We'll bring this one down one. But yeah, so I don't need this one. This one, yeah, that one's doing something peculiar anyway. Very peculiar. All right, so we'll get rid of that on both our charts. I think I already got rid of it on here anyway, the spread reversal. Okay. And one thing's for sure, I see a lot more activity going on with NQ than I do with ES. But look here, you see how this, the max bid and ask down here is kind of fairly low on ES. And now all these are kind of fairly high, right? All these are much higher. Then maybe that's your bottom. I don't know. I'm not a financial preparer or consultant or anything like that. Whoever you are or want to be, I'm not that. Okay. All right, so I think I just checked 2 things off the list. Let's see. I'm gonna delete spread reversal. Exclamation mark, spread reversal. Delete that one. Don't need it. Don't need it just continuing to clutter up what I'm doing here. Man, look at that nice move up. What, boy, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How many points is that? From 45? That's 2 points there. That's at least $100 per contract. Hit 3 contracts, $300. NQ is probably doing something stupid too. Yeah, doing something stupid. Just pulling back. But yeah, anyway. Very nice. Okay, so reversal. I don't think I need spread tracker either. I don't even know what that is. Spread tracker. We're gonna delete both those. All right, probably took something off of one of my charts, I'm sure. And then also bid ask. Bid ask highest. I need to name these something a little bit different, but for the time being, bid ask highest, bid ask max per bar. That one can go. I do want to redo this bars to time. You see I had it on a few things. Bid and ask max per bar. Yeah, because I got the version 2 now. We version 2. All right, so bid and ask max per bar v2. I do need to do something else with bars to time, because again, there's a relationship between the number of ticks that happen, and so the bars to time would come up over here. Okay, so you see as this is moving, like all of a sudden you'll see this kind of flush really quickly. And so this will be a certain number of transactions, but it happened like that right there. And And then you see this volume come in here, right? Yeah, see that? So I want to be able to capture that, but I want to be able to capture that on this chart. And usually it looks like an increased amount of ticks. Now this is the time chart here. So this is a 15-second time chart. But you see the move that just happened? Okay, yeah, so there's an increased amount of ticks there. So it should roughly correlate, but I just want to make sure. So I need to be able to script for that, so I can make sure that when we are getting an increased number of ticks in there like that, yeah, I mean, I guess it does. I mean, that's what it's coded for. It's coding for ticks. So. And I need to change the color of this tick count because I'm using red and blue for volume. So I don't know, this needs to be maybe green or something. But I'm a little bit colorblind, so I don't know if green is the best color because I may not be able to see it that well. Like a lime green? Yeah, see, my eyes are saying no. I could probably do that color. Yeah. I mean, that's a little bit different. That's different than that. That's different enough. Right beside a blue or right beside a red, I couldn't see it. Now that it's sitting on the screen for a little bit, it's looking more and more green. Okay, all right, well that'll work. All right, so my ticks will be green. Volume is blue and red. I'll probably make these green as well, just to help with the make sure it all stays the same. All right, let me go back and check one more time and see if any of these guys who are the senior folks have either responded to my email or have responded to me in the forums about the help that I need with the time and sales data. If they haven't, then I will just probably need to get off here and work on it a little bit more. Because it is important. Let's see. Nope, I don't think anybody has responded. Nobody has responded. I think it's like usually they'll respond to other stuff. I don't want to say if it's simpler, but this here, like I said, this is a higher level. This is a higher level coding issue or project. Now you see how the ask went up again here. It went up here, and now it's kind of stalling. Right. So again, I don't think that the chart just moves randomly and moves randomly to folks' levels without having some, like, even though you might be going to the grocery store and you know the person is going to the grocery store, they might pass it and go to the gym first and then come back. But as they're approaching the grocery store, if they're putting on brakes, like, this is how you find out whether or not they're putting on brakes. I mean, surely you can look at the length of the bars, but some of the times those bars are just going to come straight down to a stop, and then they're going to bounce up, probably come back down, retrace, do a double test, and then move back up. I mean, yeah, so there's definitely something in technical analysis. I'm not saying it's not, but what I'm saying is there are other things going on. There are other factors: volume, transactions, tick count, spread, time between transactions, volume per transaction. I mean, there are many other things going on. If all you're looking at is bars, then I hope you get really good at that. I just want a few other things in my repertoire. Look at that. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I love this. I really do. All right, so we're gonna keep pushing. I'm actually going to put this on silent mode for a little bit, and then I'm just going to kind of play around with the script and see if I can have a breakthrough with the time and sales provider information. And like I said, it's pretty tough, but I'm tough too. All right, but this is, excuse me, this right here, TASP test. This is what I got from the website, from the forums. That's supposed to be like I don't want to say the tutorial, but like what you're supposed to be able to use and then figure your stuff out from there. This is a lot. This is a lot. So anyway, I'm about to look at it now. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, be sure to put it in the chat, put it in the comments, and I will get with you soon as I can. And so again, here, there's somebody on the TradeStation forum that back in 2020 asked for some help on a similar situation using the Time and Sales app, using Time and Sales provider class, and nobody responded. So again, I think that this is one of those kind of higher level issues that nobody seems to be able to answer. So we'll keep pushing on. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut you loose. I'm not seeing any way that I can make any quick progress here. So, yeah, hopefully you come along with me on this next ride, and we will try to uncover some issues, solve some problems. Tomorrow is a Wednesday. No guarantees I have it figured out by tomorrow, but hey, also I might. So. Ooh, look at this. High spread. High spread. Okay. Okay, high spread. Really high spread here. Interesting. Okay, all right, guys, I'm out here. I'll chat with you later. I'm Eric. I'm out. Peace.